Perry has, on one other occasion, had a majority recommendation for a death sentence. Kelsey Patterson, a mentally ill individual who actually was executed, and he went ahead with the execution, ignoring the recommendation. So, we knew what we were up against. Texas has executed over 400 people, Perry more than any governor in American history. Knowing that, there were plenty of reasons to believe we were against the odds, but, we knew that the facts of the case and the climate around the case gave us reason to be optimistic. So, in no uncertain terms, we've done something huge and unprecedented.
I get the word.
We saved a life today. For the fastest one.
We win. Kenneth lives. Oh, also, I think it's pretty obvious, but for those who don't know that it's obvious, none of this could have happened without people like you and everyone here actually, raising a little hell. If this hadn't been done, if Kenneth's friends and family and these people hadn't put the word out, then nobody would know Kenneth Foster's name. I wouldn't even know Kenneth Foster's name. Perry sure as hell wouldn't have. And Kenneth would be on the gurney right now, dying in less than an hour. And so I think that this is exactly how the death penalty should be fought, is doing what we did. That's my message.
Historical. Historical. That's the word that keeps going through my head.
Yeah.
You made history, Oscar.
Yeah.
Baby power.
Baby power.
This is it. Sign.
I was right about to go in to teach the class I was going to, and then Keith called me on the phone.
That statement about marriage.
The death penalty in Texas.
Even some of the governor's spokespeople today were saying that maybe this law of parties thing, or maybe the way that the case was tried, it sounds like he's at least open to looking at some of these issues.
Right. We don't agree with Rick Perry on much when it comes to the death penalty, but definitely agreed with his opinion that these laws need to be seriously reconsidered and looked at, and we intend on holding him accountable to that and much more.
Is the movement going to stay together here and really focus on legislative action now?
We are. We made the decision earlier this week to, regardless of what happened today, to have another meeting in the Save Kenneth Foster campaign next week, either with good news or bad news, to reassess where we're at and what's next. We are a group of committed activists, and a lot of people who came to this not necessarily that politically active are now at a point where they're prepared to keep fighting. Prepared to keep fighting for Kenneth, because we still insist that he's not guilty of capital murder and shouldn't be serving a sentence for it.
For Governor Perry? Governor Perry, don't think you got off easy on this one. We're going to be back. There's more people on death row that should not be executed, and we're going to be fighting for every single one of them too.
No, actually I can, because I said he's going to party. I knew Frank. So many people were saying, you thank him so. I knew, that's right.
Now the law party says got to go. They said that, we said no. Now the law party says got to go. They said that, we said no. Now the law party says got to go. They said that, we said no. Now the law party says got to go. They said that, we said no. The law party says got to go. They said that, we said no. Law party says got to go. They said that, we said no. Now the law party says got to go. They said that, we said no. The law party says said no. Law parties has got to go. They said death. We said no. Law parties has got to go. They said death. We said no. Law parties.
all y'all. I am so honored to know Keith Hampton. We really did build a movement here that started here in Austin and eventually stretched around the world.
That's right.
And I say, you know, this is just one stop. We saved Kenneth Foster.
Yeah.
Next stop, we free Kenneth Foster.
Yeah.
And the stop after that, we abolish the death penalty. On that note, I'm going to turn it over to Keith Hampton, who
Hey, thank you. This really, you know, this isn't one person. This was a collective effort. Your efforts paid off. You should be very proud of yourself. You know, all these people on this this road going home, and you're out here in the Texas heat, and I really commend you for that, and thank you.
Is that all?
That's all I got. My brain is pretty fried, actually. I just want to go home.
Thank you, Keith.